Hey guys, welcome to the Lafontaine Classic Car YouTube. I've got a very, very slick Corvette over here for you. This one's high up on the totem pole. 67 Coupe. It's got a 427. How can it get better? Side pipes, maybe 435 horse. Tune in with us. I'm gonna start right in. Excuse me. I'm gonna get right into it. We do these right at the front here. So a lot of you guys are, buying this out of state. Maybe you could fly in. We'd love to have you. If you can't, I get it. We're all busy. I'm going to show you a few of the things I'm looking at when I'm going after a 67 like this. One, these bumpers are not a cheap date to get re-chromed. These ones look fresh and gorgeous. Even all the hardware on them is tight. Now, grills like these got a lot of components, and you'd think in time a rock might have hit one, cracked the fin. Nowhere on this one have I found a flaw, which is awesome. Now, coming up to the front of the car, this is usually where you'd find most of your rock chips and blemishes in the paint. This one has been babied. I do not see any rock chips up here. Another part, we got some birds playing with us today. This is a spot that bubbles up on these. You get body filler in there, a crevice, so I'm not sure how it happens, but we have none of that present here, which is awesome. These corners, we're talking about fiberglass bodies that are obviously got some age to them, and they get a bumper or bruise and you find a crack here. Nothing present. Same story over here. I love it. I love it. Now let me pop this hood for you and show you what's under that stinger. Hood release feels very good. These doors open and close nice too. All right, so you're looking at 3 Holley carbs. Those puppies are correct, as well as that aluminum winner's intake manifold. Those are some of the components that really up the horsepower on this 435 model. Little details too. The correct braided casing over these plug wires, looks like the correct clutch fan, radiator, all the right bolts, everything's finished the way it's supposed to be. We even got a Delco dual master in here. They went as far as putting one of those AC Delco lids on the newer battery. Gorgeous under here. What's even more astonishing is when this is running, screaming out the side pipes, which we'll show you in a few. Now, take a look up at that hood. Not a ton to talk about, but I think it, again, touches on detail. Another area I like to look at, and this one just kind of keeps letting you know the attention to detail didn't fall short anywhere. New seals, these strikers look new. All the hardware, it's very clean. Doesn't look like there's ever been any repairs done. Slick. Yeah, that's awesome. Now I'll show you this closing up. We'll see if I can get it on the first try. Whew. Even a guy like me can do that. Right on. Coming down this car, gaps are so stellar. The paint, black is not an easy one to do. They've knocked it out of the park. Got these side pipes, another awesome option. If you're getting a big block, you really want to have those. I'm glad this one does. That door, man, it couldn't agree with you more. Just barely touch that button and it wants to come right open. The door cards in here are mint. The jams, the sills, everything. Even the attention to detail on all these seals, all this hardware, all nice, new, good stuff. And you look at a transition like this from the black to blue, it's killer. We got a new door latch there. All the hardware in here, our buckles, this nice wood wheel. I think that might even be a teak piece, which is very cool. Closes up effortlessly. Now we work our way to the back. Similar type of things to the front, looking at bumper fitment, the chrome all feels very good and obviously looks even better. Beauty rings, lenses, everything looks like new. All these are very clear, and again, you notice stainless hardware has been added to everything here. So no concerns. You don't gotta get in there with the brush after you wash your car. Those aren't gonna corrode. This fuel door, the work on here is lovely. Beautiful cap, I love these. And then pop that up, and we got it looks like a newer vented cap there, and a little rubbering around, all in good shape, no cracks, tears. And what do you know, stainless hardware holding all this together. The roof, the back glass. Man, what a fancy piece of glass here. I don't see any scratches, any separation. All the trim is very flush, fits good. I like it. Come over here. We peep down the side of this car. These are other areas right in the middle here where these tend to crack. None of that's present. E-fitment everywhere. We dig it. Oh my goodness. You could fall into this car, how easy and smooth it all just opens up for you. I don't know if I touched on the other side. It's got new felts and seals all around here. Again, the finish on all these interior components is lovely. I love that brushed sill plate or face on the glove box door. And then you get some of that blue and all the chrome knobs, that 4-speed Muncie shifter. Boy, lovely, lovely stuff. I'm gonna show you this one closing up. Very tight. We come down this side of the car. Don't see anything we don't like. We got those very iconic gills, those ones that let you know it's a 67. Another spot, we have no cracks here, none of that present. Same thing with up by the cowl. This is a very tight body, and it's definitely been well restored. Someone knew what they're doing, and of course it's been babied since, boy. All right, from here, guys, I think we ought to go and take it for a drive, get this 427 rumbling, let you hear some side pipes. Come on along. Warming up a little bit. I know our fuel gauge is reading right. I just put a couple gallons in it. Voltmeter looks good. RPM gauge is working sweet. Coolant temp gauge just starting to creep up on us. I like that. Oil pressure looks good. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Rain showers. Right now it is fair degrees.
I'm sure you could dial that in. This is a Delco AM FM. Sweet, sweet. Let's see how this one goes. I don't know if you can hear with the engine running. They're high speed. But yes, our blower motor is working. And I think we ought to take off now. All right, pulling on out now. Side pipe rumble, baby. Woo. right, guys, just like that, we got this car up in the air, and we're gonna continue the tour through the underside. We just took this thing for a spin, got everything up to temp, running nice, sweet. How do you get such good drivability? It's done so with all these new bushings and front end components. These ball joints look really good. These sway bar bushings are clearly new components. Looks like some fresh hardware on these disc brakes, along with the brake lines. So all good stuff. We come back here. These frame horns and the frame coming up through here, very clear and straight. Looks like we got some new stainless studs in those exhaust manifolds. Our baffle side pipes look great. Our starter looks good. This big block pin, there's no dents, no leaks. Everything everything looks very good. We got the correct oil filter housing. Our bell housing, super clear, nice. Same carries on with this 4-speed, and I'm even looking at the transmission mount. That looks super solid, no cracks, nothing like that. We even got our bit of factory insulation here, which is nice. We keep coming back. Obviously, we don't have exhaust going through this portion of the frame because we got a side pipe car, but no rot in here. Everything looks really good. Same thing with this floor pan. Doesn't look like it's bottomed out or hit any large objects or anything in its life, which is great. Got our parking brake holds there. All this looks really good. Same thing, the bushings on these shocks, on the outer leaves here. We got the heavy duty half shafts for it being a big block. Right here in the trans, I think that's AB 510 for 67, which is correct for this car here. We do have a spare tire up underneath here for you. Yeah, front to back, this thing looks really good. Rear sway bar bushings look good. The bushings holding the body on, those are definitely new, nice and supple. And we got some new hardware on them too. Out the back here, all of this hardware, I'll come over here and show you, all of this hardware is present and looking darn good. And the same story goes over here. We talked a little bit about clarity of lenses earlier. I don't think we could see this one, but our license plate light looks very good as well. And then little stuff, like I mentioned on the topic of what I'm looking for. None of this looks banged up or fixed. It's awesome. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in with us today. It's been my pleasure looking at the heart of the beast in this thing. And once more before we go, numbers matching engine, big block, high horsepower cars. Not too common to see, this one being a 67 Coupe. It's got a lot of goods going for it. If you want to know anything more about it, you want us to ship it to you, you want to know about financing, whatever it be, please reach out and let us know. That number is 248-714-2110. Lastly, guys, I'm going to put a link to the gallery where we keep all the pictures, the full write-up, all the details for you right in the description of this video. So be able to click that, take you to our website. We got a lot of cool cars. Check us out. And once more, Mackenzie here with Lafontaine. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.